Hi everyone, my name's Kate Kalthoff and welcome to a Stamping to Share video. I'm an independent demonstrator for Stampin' Up! And today I'm going to share with you how to create this great card. It's a birthday card and you can see this great little flower here, and the twine coordinates with the lovely natural chevron ribbon that's in our 2014 spring catalog. And don't you just love this? This is a window sheet from the Quatrefancy Designer Series specialty paper. When you open it up, it says "Bring on the cake," and it's all printed onto a flower. So let me go ahead and show you how to create this. So the first thing that we're going to need is, of course, a piece of crumb cake cardstock. I've cut it at 5.5 by 8.5, and I've scored it at 4 1/4. And then I'm just going to fold this, and we are going to take a bone folder and make sure that the fold line is nice and securely creased. That will hold the card open a little bit while we work with it. And then the next thing that we'll need is we're going to use this. This will go right over on the top of our card. It's a 4 by 5 1/4 inch panel of crumb cake again. And I have the Quatrefancy paper, and for some reason I did not make a measurement of this. Let me tell you real quickly what that is. It is 4 inches wide, because it would fit right over the top of this 4-inch panel, and then it's 2.5 inches high. So I put some glue dots. You can see the 3 glue dots, and I put that right along the top. This will be covered up by the ribbon. So we're just going to set this right here and press down on each of those glue dots, and it looks great. Now the ribbon is right here, and I've already cut it off the spool, and I can go ahead and I'm just going to make sure that the top of the ribbon is even with the window sheet, with the printed window sheet. And then I'm just going to flip it over and use a little bit of Scotch tape to secure that ribbon on the back side of my card, like this. Alright, and we are ready to go ahead now and just put this right on our card. So we can go ahead and use multi-purpose liquid glue. And I'm just going to make a nice line all the way around, and we'll set this on the card. Make sure all of our edges are nice and even. And then the next step is to take a piece of scrap paper. This is some Whisper White paper, and I have a blossom punch. So I'm going to punch out a blossom punch, and then I'm going to punch out with the pansy punch another flower. And this is the pansy punch. And then we're going to be layering those flowers onto the front of our card. So the first flower will sit right here. So we can go ahead and adhere that. And I've got some mini glue dots. So I'm just going to put a glue dot on the top leaf, or on the top petal, and a glue dot on the bottom petal. And that's all we really need to secure this, because the other petals are kind of sitting on the ribbon. So we're just going to center this on the ribbon and just secure the top and the bottom petal. The next step is to take the pansy punch out, and this we're going to use a dimensional, and we'll just set the dimensional right in the middle of the pansy punch out. Peel off the peely, and we'll go ahead and just set this right like that over the top. And it looks so pretty already, but I think the finishing touch is to grab some of our bright designers buttons, and then if you take some of our, you can see this, some of our linen thread, put that onto our button, and then I already put a glue dot on the back of this, so we can just set that in there. Looks so pretty. And then of course the next step is to do our inside panel. So I have a piece of Whisper White. I've cut it at 4 by 5 1/4, and I will use some snail to adhere that to our card. And then we just need to go ahead and make another punch out with our blossom punch. And I actually already have one because my customers will be creating this at Card Buffet this week, or I guess it's last week because this video will be posted next week. But I'm going to use the stamp from the stamp set called Bring on the Cake. And actually I'm using the stamp that says that. And I'm going to take some crumb cake ink. I'm going to ink up that stamp, and then we're going to stamp that right into our blossom. And there it is, Bring on the Cake. Looks so cute. And all we have to do now is add a little bit of snail to the back of this, and then we can put it right into our card. Now, of course, we do need to have happy birthday down here, so I use the itty bitty banners. The itty bitty banners look like this. So if a customer of mine doesn't want to make a birthday card, they have some other options here. And I went ahead, stamped it on a piece of scratch paper with crumb cake ink, and then I used the banner framelets and the itty bitty banner framelets and punched that out, or use my big shot machine to cut that out. And then I'm going to take again some mini glue dots. When you're working with window sheets, mini glue dots just do wonders. They will stick very well to the window sheet. So I'm just going to take this happy birthday, we're going to center it right here on the front of our card, and our card is complete. What a beautiful little card to pass on to someone who's having a birthday. And here's the front and the inside. Hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Have a great day, and thanks so much for stopping by Stamping to Share. I truly appreciate you. Bye-bye.